Guys, I wanted to show you something. It's nothing to do with Loki or channel per se, but my Selenite sticks came in. I'm gonna treat them like little ones, but these came in. I got 13. I ordered these from Dancing Bear, and they're really nice. A Selenite, by the way, dissolves in water. I did give them a super quick rinse, but I got them dry because I did not want them to go ploof, because they were kind of dusty when they came in. But you probably want to just dust them off with your hands. And I know they dissolve in water because I got this out. The Crystal Bible, if you don't have this, you should really get it. If you're going to be dealing with a lot of stones with your gods, or you deal with a lot of stones in general, this is really good. In fact, I think they made like a couple other books as well that I keep meaning to get. Let's look up Selenite. And you have like this, it's really intuitive how it talks about R. Here we go. It opened right to it. And what I like about this book is that they have other forms that you might not really see. Like you can see the red form, and they tell you, comes in pure white, orange, blue, brown, and green. And then they go on to tell you about what it can be used for, and like there are gorgeous pictures in here of like green selenite and desert rose. So it tells you what like each form can be used for, and this is just a jumping off guide. And there's blue selenite, so like you don't have to be just like, if you look at it in white and you're like, bah, I can't work with white, it doesn't speak to me. There usually a lot of stones come in a variety of colors. And what you can use this for, and you can use any stone for anything. A traditional use is you take this and you put it in the four corners of your home, and it keeps out negativity. It keeps out like negative vibes. If you have like a lot of people that hate you or are jealous at you, or yeah, at you, I speak the good English, or they, you know, you work with a lot of people, or you have friends with a lot of negativity, or whatever, it keeps that out of your house. It just is like, nope, you're not coming in. You can, some people will dissolve stones in water, or put a stone in water for time. And remember, selenite's going to dissolve in water. And they'll use those. Don't drink it, for the love of the gods, don't drink it. Yeah, there is, like some kind of compound, I forget what it's called, selenite, don't drink it. You'll kill yourself dead. Yeah, you do have to kind of do your research when you work with a stone. I mean, if you're going to work with crystals, you have to be able to research them. That's why, if you go into a shop and they have all these stones, if you have someone that actually knows what they're doing there, they could just look at a stone and tell you what it is. And I'm one of those people, if I didn't have the Crystal Bible with me and, you know, couldn't look it up, I'd be like, I could never work in one of those stores. But another use can be, it can promote calmness. Some people say you need a bigger chunk in your house, but you know, even like one little tiny wand would do. And you can see it's named for the goddess Selene, by the way, because if you look at it as it captures the light, if you get a milky specimen or whatever, it's got that moon glow, because she was the goddess of the moon, so it's got that little moon glow. So maybe you start thinking, lunar energies, or maybe it makes you think water energies. Now, these can be found in the US, Mexico, all around the world. They're fairly common, so if you're one of those people that are concerned about harvesting stones of like treatment of workers or whatever, they're a fairly common stone. You can always ask where it was sourced from, and you know, go from there. I believe they said these came from Morocco, is where they said these came from. And it's a fairly common stone, so you're not going to be, you know, damaging the earth to go look for a really super invasive stone if you're worried about that. And it's one of those, I've really not worked with it too much in the past, but you can, when you hold one and you just feel it, it's a lot like working with quartz crystal, not just because of the looks, but is in the crystal family, and it's usually quartz crystal is what a lot of people use because you can use quartz for anything. And this is, oh, by the way, this is also a self-cleaning stone. I knew I was forgetting something. It's the self-cleaning stone. You don't have to go set it under the moon or the sun or, you know, do cleansings or something. Self-cleaning stone. So a lot of people, if they have like a gem hoard or something like that, they will put selenite in there because it will make everything else around it self-cleaning too, which is why you start to put it around your house and put in the four corners. Now, I got 13 generous pieces, so I got a lot to work with. You could do grid work with it. People do grid work with it. It's really good stone. And why would I get this in connection with Loki? Well, he will push you towards certain crystals and stones to work with. I used to really work with my stones and crystals. And then as I was working voodoo, not so much. And then as I was working with the Norse gods, I'm like, well, they're not going to be into this new agey flu-flu. I'm sitting here with a crystal. Well, you know, Loki and Odin and a lot of them have these shamanistic qualities to them. And you could call them shamans because shamans aren't, no offense to any listeners, but shamans don't just come from one culture. They come from all over the world. So they have these shamanistic qualities, and if there is like a stone or anything else you can use, they'll use that because I had this really, I did shamanistic trip last night because I put on this drumming thing, and I can give you a link to that. And at first I started to laugh hysterically because it's like one of Loki's gifts, and then I was doing the journeying work, and then I couldn't resist. I have to rattle or play a drum or do something when something like that is going on, and Loki was like waiting for that moment. So I did this shamanistic journey, came back, was doing the rattling because, you know, that's my path. I do the rattling, I do the healing, I do everything else, and it was just really wonderful. And I think he was clearing the way for these because when you're going to use them, what you do is you clean your house. You go around it and you sage and that. And once the house is purified, then you set these in, and it locks in that cleansing. Now, maybe you live in an apartment and you can't go around sage everything and that. You can use perfume, you can use intent, you can use white light, whatever. Loki can help you. Whoever your chosen god is can help you. Christians can certainly work with crystals. It's not demon or something. It's just other toolkit to use. So I hope you guys like that. I really, really like these. And I'm going to sit and work with each stone and figure out where they need to go. They might not go to the four corners. They might go somewhere else. The original idea was to put these around the goddess statue for Loki. And she decided she wanted her statue hung up in the bedroom and move her stuff up to the bedroom. So now I'll be doing something different with them. Okay, and they also sent like 2 little pieces of you know, like the crystal that hangs on to other crystals. Bismuth or something like that. I got my Bible right here. Let me look it up. And they're teeny, teeny, tiny. I don't think it cracked. I think they sent 2 little. The only thing this doesn't have that I wish it did is like pronunciation, because I have, you notice, I have problems with the English language. Okay. Berylstone. Okay, it's not coming up under that. Where would it be? Okay, well, it's in here somewhere. I know it is. Ah, there's the appendices. Okay, then they gave it, or I'm spelling it wrong. Hold on. then this must not be the proper name. There must be an actual proper name for it, because if it's not in the Crystal Bible, it like pretty much doesn't exist. But here you go. It's Berylstone for focus, visualization, and shamanic journey. Spiritually and emotionally, it helps with feelings, relieve feelings of isolation, and calmly helps change and transformation. It brings wisdom for the crown chakra to the base chakra. It is one of the few minerals that can be used on all chakras, whichever, and it gives you their website. It's two little teeny pieces, so it's like extra small, but that's what they threw in. And I think it wasn't a bad price. I can give you a link over, and you can see the selenite sticks themselves, and they have like, it also comes in candle holders and different things like that. So if you like it, you can go get it, and that's of course not the only source. Maybe you have a source you like better, but I'll give you the link over. And I just thought I would make this because I usually don't talk about like witchy gear and stuff, and like to me it's more like witchy gear is like, yeah, Loki will no doubt be working with it, but it's like more essential to my innate witchiness to have crystals and all this other cool stuff around. So if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Bye bye.